Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How could
Best
someone with such
catting,
a
yes.
smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh?
The best
Oh,
catting
Shadow
category,
Lord, I love you,
indeed.
Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
How did...
We're modulating peepees.
How did
It's true.
What did that button do?
Ah, Adam, you're too big.
I was just trying to move myself. But instead, it decided to break everything. Fine. It's fine.
Attack of the 40-foot Nancy.
Everything's a mess. Everything is wrecked. Alright. Well... I think we're back to normal.
We told you Ricky Steamboat came and crashed Adam's computer.
Yeah, watch the archive. I bet it's gonna be fucking everything. Just flew off the rails there in the last 20 minutes. But I think we're back. I think everything's fine. I don't remember what the hell's going on.
There shouldn't be any more music. Know what I'm saying?
What?
Well, oh, that's right, Kine. Damn it. I forgot. We did fucking part B. Everything's back. Damn it.
Shouldn't be any more music?
I'm still thinking that it's after what the hell am I saying? I'm still thinking it's after the end of the game, and it's not. We went back.
Now that ending is not canon. That ending didn't happen. Yes, Kaine and Emil have to sleep outside. Yes, yep, got it. Yep, been there.
Oh, that's right.
This.
That's right. I told you if we were going to be replaying portions of this game like this, that I was going to bust out the fanfic.
Everything should be playing out differently this time, though.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put myself over.
What do you mean by virtual machine, Daisy?
Yeah, what is happening?
Daisy asked, he said, I'm assuming Omnibox isn't a virtual machine.
It sure isn't.
No, it is not.
It's a real machine.
I'm a real boy.
Huh. Yeah, I think somehow Ricky Steamboat absolutely it killed my graphics driver, and that's all it takes, really.
Ricky, he suplexed the graphics driver.
Well, and then
Hogan leg dropped it.
And when it rebooted, some things didn't come with it.
Yeah, no, VM. It's a strange question. It's a complex question because I guess like
look,
the Omnibox is a computer, but it's obviously emulating things. So
right, but a VM is a very specific
gotcha.
Type of emulation, kind of.
You're emulating an OS.
Like I said, things are going to play out differently, Abel.
Okay. It's a shade that doesn't think he's a shade. Yes, Ricky Steamboat, the first Omnibox villain.
We can never choose Ricky Steamboat again in any wrestling game.
He's not in too many, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look back on all that after we're done, because boy, what a mess he made. But the show must go on.
And so it has.
I mean, everything seems to be all right now, so...
More ladders.
I can't be held responsible for bad actors, you know?
Yeah, of which I'm about to become.
Hold on, I need to...
Any more board.
I need to redo all my Dark Lance, Dark Hand, Evade, Defend, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna get into the into the third novel of this game, and
Do not want.
The Tale of Ricky Steamboat. The year was 1910.
The year was 1910.
We tied an onion around our belt, as was the style of the time. I would say, I'll give you 5 nickels for an onion.
That'd be expensive in 1910 money.
Well, I don't remember the year was 19-2. The Kaiser had taken the world.
25 cents for an onion now. We had to say tickety as the Kaiser had stolen our word 20.
That's right. Oh, we.
Man, even the bad guys have angst in this game.
If you recall, the shades are the humans.
I know. The shades are the humans, but the souls have an expiration date. They go bad.
Well, certainly bad things are... Yes, they're going feral. Let me just make sure my words are set too, because they sure aren't.
No, I think they stop. I have a theory. I think they stop becoming real, true souls. Because, like, the one that's infecting Kaine, he's the closest thing we see to how a shade thinks. And
the Shadow Lord?
He isn't fully gone yet. He hasn't gone completely bad. But the
he
ones
hasn't
that have
lost
gone
his ability to
bad,
reason.
Well, right. It's the choice, right? A shade that's gone completely bad doesn't care. Like, he loves the sun on his skin as much as he loves ripping throats out. Like, he has no distinguishment between life and death as, preference. So, like, at that point,
I mean, it's like
they're not even the same. They're not even like a soul at that point. They don't make distinct judgment calls.
It's like going feral.
Distinguish. Yeah.
Am I full up on strength capsules? Fuck it. Okay, well, we've been through this. At least we know the way.
Humans. Or gestalts, is that what they call them? The scientific name?
Yes, gestalts are the souls removed, and replicants are the androids to put the bodies into.
And gestalts become shades when they reach their soul expiration date.
Now, see, I don't think there's a specific timing to it. I think it's been like 1,300 years, and it wasn't expected to take that long.
Ah.
And it's slowly going bad. The shades are getting more and more...
This is all too easy.
I'm almost disappointed.
Aggressive.
Well, they want to possess their replicants, presumably.
Maybe. I think the idea is that these shades have just... I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a little bit here.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to start speculating because I have nothing else to do.
We're going to go right up these stairs. Fuck all this shit. Oh, this is not... I'm going to go through that door and then outside and then up.
Because, I mean, like, Automata's, like, the same thing, right? humans are dead. They've always been dead. Everything's, like,
Well,
part of
Automata's got nothing to do with human souls, though. Automata's just like, the humans are dead, and the androids are just trying to, like, protect the idea of humans.
Well, the games, both of these games share that common theme of something performing its functions long after those functions are necessary or useful or even do anything, right? Like Popola and Devola. They're not serving anyone anymore. All the shades, like...
No, they're serving the Shadow Lord.
Well, but the Shadow Lord only wants to put his... Like, the Shadow Lord doesn't even have a great master plan.
Well, the master plan is to put the Yona's replicant Gestalt into a replicant. Save Yona.
And that was going to do what?
Save Yona.
That exactly. They served the Shadow Lord, who had no plan to restore humanity. He was completely tunnel visioned on his own kid.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
they're serving systems that are long since dead and don't do anything and have no purpose. And it's the same way in Automata. They share that same theme.
Well,
and Devola and Popola are tragic figures in that sense, where they don't realize this. They think they don't have souls, but their caring about each other betrays the fact that they do have souls. And if they'd stop and look around for a moment and realize they're serving it,
it's
nothing and no one.
It's not my read on it.
Who are these guys?
Like, these are,
I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades.
Why is Kieran talking now?
because this is Kaine's story, so Kaine can understand the shades.
Oh, so now we learn more about the Shades' motivation.
Yes. Again, my read is that the soul is not a theoretical soul. It's like a real thing because they fucking took them out of people's bodies.
Well,
It's not like the concept of a soul, the concept of feeling for others. Like, no, like, we took this physical thing out of people.
Well, but it is the concept for because, all right, they took this physical thing out of people, right? But as that physical thing ages and it's not put back where it needs to be, it goes bad. And what happens when it goes bad? It loses the distinguishing qualities that make it what it is. The ability to judge between right and wrong, between life and death and good and bad, all those things that make up a soul, they go away and they become shades.
Or maybe we're about to learn a whole lot more about the shades.
Well, I don't doubt that. Well, it's what's the definition of a soul, right? Yeah, they pulled this physical thing out of them, but how long do those things maintain the characteristics? Like, that's the whole point. They're not maintaining the characteristics that they had when they were removed. That's the whole problem.
I'm not clear on exactly what the problem is, but I'm sure it will become apparent.
Yeah, we're discussing what this game defines as a soul and how that's functioning in the story.
Right. I don't think it's been made clear yet.
Well, we're speculating because the alternative is me watching you push around blocks and not saying anything.
Sure. But I do suppose that this will all be answered in short order.
Well, it will put forth its version of the definition of a soul. And I'm curious to see what it has to say.
As it said, the problem is that the replicants have started developing their own consciousness.
Their own souls.
Because we were just supposed to be androids. Hey, buddy.
Right, they're not supposed to make their own judgment calls. They're only supposed to... Right. They're not supposed to have feelings and make their own judgment calls relative to their own well-being. They're just supposed to follow orders.
Ooh. Not so tough now.
Like, why can't Tyrion or whatever his name is just completely take over Kaine's body? Because she's already got a soul in there. If she's not willing to die, then there's not enough vacant space.
No, because Yona's soul took over her body.
Oh, that's true. The Shadow Lord did make that happen.
I'm not a fan of gacha. That's what I can say. Yes.
Yeah, and then we realizes he's not actually alive. Oh no.
Kaine, Emil.
Now we're gonna show up and murder those people.
I want you to
Oh yeah.
look. I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
Yeah, Devil and Popola
Well,
were
it shouldn't
created
be.
to
It's crap, and it needs to
just
change.
oversee everything for
Everyone felt the same way.
the last couple thousand years.
It's all right, really.
But they serve the Shadow Lord, who again
Ooh, I didn't know it could do that.
never expressed any motivation beyond
The
saving
Shadow-
his daughter.
The Shadow Lord
Roast
came up with
Emil,
Project
that's
Gestalt.
enough.
He was the
Got a
original,
fucking
the
image to
originator of it.
maintain.
Okay. That makes more sense. That makes sense because he's not just some guy.
Yeah.
That makes his daughter thing feel more like a side quest. That makes sense.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick them aside.
Well, yeah, they were supposed to be able to figure out how to get the Gestalts into replicants, and this was all to get around the Black Scroll.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
know exactly
Black
why that didn't work out, but I suppose it would become apparent in a little bit. Hold on, I can't read chat at the moment.
No, yeah, I'm keeping up with it.
You,
But
buddy.
the thing is, the Black Scroll's also now shown up to start infecting the replicants, which I guess is, you know, gonna slow them from
You,
putting
buddy.
the Gestalts back in.
Die.
Oh no, we're all just, like I said, there's nothing to do at this point but speculate.
And again, I
or
don't-
I go bust out the fan fiction.
I don't remember all this either, because it's been a long-ass time. I do not remember the intricacies and the who's, what's, and whys of everything. Hi, buddy. Remember when I killed your friend?
What's going on? There's dozens of them.
So yes, now we'll get
These are creatures
different
of the dark,
context and events will play out differently.
pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that stone statue. It's the leader.
Also, I'm damn stronger now.
Damn,
You felt
I'm
the
just whooping him.
beast.
Not yet.
Oh, this is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it.
Oh, we get that wonderful
Hey there, sunshine.
Tyrion commentary.
You feeling bad for this freak, are ya? Ain't no turning back now.
So if Kaine can understand, why doesn't she act as translator?
She has, sometimes.
Slaughter.
Well, I mean, like this fight here,
Well, he's not saying anything.
he is. He's saying, those are my friends.
Well-
And she's like, well, hey, wait, maybe we can talk this out.
I don't think she's like that at all.
Well, I guess there is a stipulation that if she gets soft, the shade takes over, right? That was part of the backstory.
Yes. I mean, I don't think there's a way to talk this out.
Kaine!
Oops.
Yeah, she's fine. She'll be fine.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Seems that way.
And hell. Blood and darkness. Yes, Kaine, I think, can understand what the Shades say, but I don't think the Shades have said anything particularly interesting.
So
But yes.
this guy.
But yeah, sometimes during the story, you'd hear her, like, respond back to the Shades, but you couldn't hear what the Shades were saying.
Well, that's why she understood that shade that was taunting her.
Kaine,
The
are you
tit
all right?
monster.
The
got to
Tit
get
Monster.
I fear there is little we can do.
No! Kaine!
I don't remember if we saw this part of it here.
What is that?
Fucking camera angles.
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine!
Yeah, but don't we whoop her Shade's ass and then she goes back to normal?
Oh, right, yeah, we did have to fight her Shade. I'm stronger this time.
Look at Kaine's
Oh,
shade!
that was easy.
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine!
No, I got you.
Come
I
back!
can do this all day.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm way stronger now. These fights are gonna go a lot faster.
Oh dear.
Okay, that's good.
Kaine! Kaine!
Yeah, all you had to do was keep the
Kaine!
footprints strong.
You stab someone enough times, they get better.
I can't be with you. We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform
we'll just
again,
whoop your ass
we'll just
again.
stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back.
Emil.
I like sleeping outside because I'm with
Emil.
you, Kaine.
Emil.
I'm able to ignore my
Emil.
appearance and keep going because of you.
Emil,
Weak
wait.
and
Emil.
sad
Buddy.
and lonely, but
Coming on a
somehow
little
you
strong
make me
here.
strong. My
Easy there,
friend,
buddy.
and I need you, so you can't go
Kaine.
away.
Just hear this song coming over the hills. Sam!
All right. Stop crying.
I mean, what? There's only 3 women in this world,
Thank you.
Right?
and
I'm all right.
3 of them die. That's a hazard. What kind of marshmallows have you been looking at?
You gotta go collect the keys again? Alright.
You say that like she has more than 1 pair of panties.
It's just the one! Oh god. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah. Well, look, nobody said people were smelling good out here.
No, I guess not. It's just part of the teddy.
Yeah, not non-removable.
Jesus.
Yeah, how does she get the blood out? Go, Boar,
Well, I
go!
guess that leads to a bunch of questions, right? So I guess the replicants are basically human in most forms.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly what separates the physical difference between a replicant and a human. You fuckers, I swear to God.
They bleed, they age, they die. They seem to do all that shit humans do.
Well, that would be the goal, right? If you're gonna put human souls in them.
It's just gonna peel off her. Oh God.
It's not. There's gonna be no peeling. It's just gonna like come apart when you try to take it off.
Jeez. Like that episode of It's Always Sunny where they give Charlie a wedgie. His fucking underwear just fall apart in his hands.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm good on medical herbs. Let's just murder these fools. Yeah, I'd be interested to know exactly what the difference is between a replicant, but it might get explained.
Maybe.
We haven't, gotta do ending B first.
Where'd they go?
Oh, this guy again.
Get him! Don't let him escape!
Oh, there's that little child shade we killed earlier.
Yay.
There's something over there.
Recontextualization!
Yeah, but I have questions.
This isn't even ending C yet.
Who are you? Military defense robot P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes. What is crying? Who is Mom?
Fair question.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago. 874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes. I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying. You will die. Why will they kill you? I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil. Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
P-33, best character.
P-33
Now let's go whoop his
is charged
ass.
with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Ah, BB. Don't worry, I've got a big arm for this guy.
There's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow! Check this out! It looks brand new!
Hey, be careful there.
Robot.
I'm fine!
Oh no.
Huh?
You guys get to see his arm come off again if you missed it last time.
Jacob! Jacob, no! No, this can't be happening!
Pull harder. Whoops.
So he blames the robot?
I mean, yeah, the robot kind of did it.
The robot took a step and everything fell down.
It's unclear.
It's manslaughter at best.
I can't stay mad at that face.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution.
Ah, put the
One
blame on
intruder
someone
has
else.
perished.
Let's go murder that
The
robot.
junk heap. Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh, hello again.
He's dead for 4 years.
Yes, yes, yes. What?
He gave me the sword that I got the last time through, but I already have it, because
Yeah, but they
these things happen
mentioning
the
that.
second time around.
Alright, fine. Grimoire Weiss is in on it, sure. But, Duchess, you're forgetting the shades are humans.
Oh, can I?
The answer is everyone sucks, Duchess. Everyone. Without exception.
Okay, well, I can't upgrade anything good. Okay. Yeah, whose fault is it? It's everybody's fault. I make it,
Exactly.
you make it, we all make
That's
it.
the that's the moral of the story.
It's caused by life makes it. It's caused by living.
Everybody sucks. That's the moral of NieR.
I mean, whoop. Hi, buddy. What
Alright.
is? So this is not the way.
This is not the way.
Ah.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
He died protecting the
Oh, we
only
just-
family.
Yeah, did you see
We
what happened
just-
with his arm?
Damn.
It's fucked
We
up.
just learned to very carefully hide our suckitude.
And speak for yourself.
Said the man who has never shown 80% of his art to the public.
What are you implying?
I'm implying that you and I have learned to productively hide our suckitude. Because Duchess says we don't. Duchess says we don't suck, and I'm saying we're just simply hiding all of our suck.
Help shape the life of his
Well, suckitude can mean different things, and it's not the context I took it in.
Maybe you should get your head out of the gutter.
No, but I mean like suck as in poor quality, or suck as in piece of shit.
Like we were just saying, the moral of NieR is everybody sucks, which is like, it's not that any one person or one side is to blame, it's that both sides are failing to make the effort to connect to the other, and that's the problem, right?
This all
And
seems tenuous
so-
at best.
And I'm saying everybody sucks, and Duchess is like, you guys don't suck, and I'm saying, well, we've learned to hide our suckitude.
No, I think Duchess
As you get
is
older,
right.
you get better at it. Yeah, we're not pieces of shit.
He's willing to go that far.
But you know, like I think that's partially the point of this game. You know, like you thought the shades were pieces of shit. Maybe that tit monster is, but the others seem okay. And then the second half of the game goes out of its way to make you seem like a piece of shit for killing all these nice characters once you ever contextualize them. The point of the game is like, you know, maybe we all kind of act like assholes sometimes.
Maybe we were the real replicants all along.
Cap's like, not me.
Yeah.
Nope. And I think at some point you said something about sucking your own dick. Nope. Not me.
Boy, I am somehow more confused than when we started.
You don't remember that Lonely Island song? Like a Boss?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing, the whole music video is framed in the context of a job interview.
Awesome Town.
Oh.
You ever see Awesome Town?
That sounds like Dan Harmon.
No, it's the Lonely Island crew.
Oh, okay. What is the one that Dan Harmon does at something town? Harmontown. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you trust text-to-speech?
You have to speak clearly. You have to have really good diction.
You have to not say anything too complicated.
You have to
not have small thoughts.
Only small thoughts fit in Google's world.
Come on, buddy.
Alright, time to... Oh my god, you took that thing a quarter... Oh god, you're just beating it in 3-4 hits.
Oh yeah.
Just wrecked it.
We're gonna get through this pretty fast.
Destroyed. Adam, you said things were gonna be different. We're doing all the same shit, and now we just feel sad about it.
They will be different. This is just the beginning, and it's only part B.
Remember to wash your hands after you eat those wings, folks.
Excuse me?
They're eating wings. You don't want to eat wings, not wash your hands properly, and then go use the bathroom. Bad time.
I don't. You're right. How did you know? Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. But yeah, the further this gets, the more different it's going to become.
Okay.
And until we get to the actual ending.
Yes, don't sauce your knob or your beef curtains.
Oh, yeah, Abel. I was hoping we could get through one stream without you saying the words beef curtains. Apparently I'm the fool.
It's certainly one of the least attractive euphemisms, isn't it?
Alright, that's not gonna make it. Yeah, be careful.
This is dangerously close to this turning into me listing all the euphemisms I know for giblets.
Let's not do that. I'm taking a poll. I vote no. No's have it. Huh. Weird how that works. Out of my way, fuckers!
Yeah, yes, I'm a big fan of Wizard Sleeve.
Anyway.
Adam just didn't have a formal response to that.
I was gonna say that when people say, "Oh, he's a shitty person," I think like, "Oh, he's just like an asshole." Like,
You've legit never heard that one?
What one?
She's never heard Wizard Sleeve.
I have never heard that either, and I'm not sure I
Oh,
understand.
come on.
Wizard sleeve?
Wizard Sleeve. You know how wizard sleeves are like long?
I've never heard that, no.
Like when they hang off their wrist, they make that. Never mind.
I have never heard that. Believe it or not, somehow I avoided that one.
Okay.
Probably for the better. God. I'm trying hard not to think about it.
Not long, but like, okay. So there's a normal
Floppy.
sleeve cuff. Yeah, floppy, right? That's not the right. Stop it. You stop helping me. Okay.
Flappy?
So you like, Flappy. God damn it.
What? You're the one who brought it up, and it's just like, oh, now I gotta...
Chat's not helping me either. So it's like, a normal sleeve cuff is taut to the wrist, right? But a wizard sleeve is like really, like hangs off his wrist really down low, like Gandalf, right? Like if Gandalf lifted his arm straight forward, what would the sleeves look like?
Do your sleeves hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Wobble to and fro. Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow?
You can't be a real wizard.
I shouldn't go on. I really shouldn't. I think that's about as
They
far
do
as I
have
can
content rules here on Twitch.
explain that joke.
What more needs to be explained, really, though?
Yeah.
Get out of here, you motherfuckers.
Daisy, what's yours?
What?
This is before you don't have to worry. I got this.
Die. Yeah, it just gets worse from here.
I need to hear Daisy Cutter's favorite euphemism.
Okay, here we are. Again, I feel like I'm left out because I don't think I have a favorite euphemism.
I don't know, man. Some people just have character, others don't.
I don't often end up referencing genitalia for some reason. You know. I can tell you about... well, you know, look. Should plenty of...
Wait. Where was the rest of that sentence going?
Well, my point is, you know, I end up drawing a lot of naked people every day.
Oh, right, yeah.
So... I don't have a lot of good, Also, boy...
You never been drawing something that's not that and just thought, wow, this is following a lot of the same processes as that.
Well, a penis is a penis. What more do you need?
The +10 bracers of spell casting floppiness? That's quite a mouthful for dirty talk, though. Adam, how many furry commission slots do you have open still?
How's demand? Like, when do you need them by? Hit me up, see my commission page.
You have taught me much, Kallio. You have helped to expand my vocabulary.
Now I know what a wizard sleeve is.
You have instructed me.
No, not men's bait and tackle, women's.
World.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
Because we are friends.
Our friendship will last forever.
Well, for the rest of their lives, at least.
Are they really alive?
That's my point, is really what I'm going to be getting at here in a minute, is that, oh, you feel bad for the shades, but, like, they're kind of in a state of undeath. You know, like, from what we understand, they don't feel sunlight on their skin, or, like, they're not living the full experience of life. Like, they're holdovers, you know what I mean?
Hold on. Okay, was that...
Like, I was going to bring up a natural order argument, but that's completely fruitless in this setting. We are way past anything that resembles the natural order, so you can't claim the replicants deserve more than the shades, because neither of them are anywhere near natural. Well, no, if the replicants can reproduce and the shades can't, there you have it.
Yeah,
From the sound of it, the replicants can reproduce.
I'm not clear on that.
Well, Yona is this guy's daughter, right? Or are they only existing that way because they're gestalts of them?
I'm not clear at the moment, but yes, I mean, Yona...
But Yona ages.
I guess she does, yeah.
So it's not like they exist
I'm not
indefinitely.
clear on the
in one
timeline
state.
at this point.
Yeah, they all seem to live, age, bleed, get old, die like humans. And more importantly, they reproduce. They're technically a species. If shades can't reproduce within their own population, they're not a species. And so they don't really have a place in the ecosystem.
Ah, fucking shades. You want sentience? I'll give you fucking sentience.
Well, here's the thing, right? So now with this new understanding, what are these assholes doing?
They're feral.
They're being assholes.
Ah.
So the ones that we killed earlier weren't feral yet.
I think
The
so.
little small, the young shade wasn't feral yet.
Yeah.
But all shades will eventually become feral.
That seems to be the understanding. Ooh. These balls cause some bad noises.
Balls, balls, balls.
Too many balls. Here, fucking...
Here they come.
Stop throwing balls at me. Stop attacking that boar. Leave the boar alone. Only I may kill the boar.
So, I mean, you can feel bad for the shades, but, like, their number's up.
Well, you don't have to feel bad for the shades. I mean, it's hard to tell the age of the Shadow Lord, Daisy.
Yeah,
This is
that's...
the village from the dream.
If anything, the Shadow Lord looks closer to what's probably the brother character model.
No, definitely not, because
I hear you.
these are a whole different model. But he looks, I think he looked younger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, but like, I don't know. The timeline I'm not sure of right now.
I mean... Shadist. Well, look, if they can procreate within their own species, I'll back off. Are we just skipping this time?
Well, yeah, we already read this.
Oh, okay.
It's not different yet. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, but all shades eventually go feral. So it doesn't matter if the young shade grows up or not. He's going to become a feral shade. At least according to what we understand so far. Well, yeah, that's what we don't understand yet. Are these things... According to the thing, they were all pulled out of existing humans. But then, yeah, if that young Shade was made and as a baby, Shade as a baby, and had never been in a human in the first place. That's a whole different story, but we have no idea if that's the case. It could be that those are the gestalts, Shade babies. It could be that those are the gestalts of two humans that just happen to have not gone feral yet. And that young Shade was always young because it's the gestalt of a young child and always will be young. But then that brings up, why does Yona age if her gestalt remains the same age forever? Like, it's all just all over the place.
Well, what if the replicant ages and the gestalt doesn't, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what's that could have happened with Yona. Because she ages. So if the gestalts age, I guess they grow up and then they become feral?
I don't know that the gestalts
as a
age.
normal human. I'm sorry,
Don't
Adam.
you
I
just
was
want to go
laughing at
ape
that
shit?
joke. Go feral human. That just looks like a ghoul from Fallout, though, doesn't it?
I fear the next card fate holds for us.
I mean, you can. Nobody's stopping you.
How? You know.
Except the cops.
Law
I mean,
enforcement will eventually, yeah.
I'm gonna trust
Tend to look
cops.
down on that.
You gonna take that shit from a police officer? Oh, what's he gonna do? Shoot me? Look, you live your dream. You be your best self.
Yeah, Daisy, you're seeing where I'm coming from.
Well, again, at the
Although
time,
the robot didn't have to overcome the language barrier. It somehow already spoke the Shade's language.
yeah, I think the timeline is important though, because like, assumedly, the replicants weren't created with consciousness and whatnot, and this all developed later.
But the replicants age. I mean, Yona's what? 14?
Well, that's why the timeline is important.
That means, but if Yona's 14 and NieR presumably has a consciousness, that means Yona was born with consciousness. So, like, are they just having the same gestalts grow up and die and they just have a new one?
I think it is still as yet unclear.
I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me is they've got a factory somewhere and it's like, oh, the NieR replicant died, spit another one out. Or maybe it's like a cycle, and all the replicants eventually die, and they just refresh them all.
I don't think it's clear yet, because I mean, if you could make another Yona replicant, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's
why
what
would you
done.
go through the trouble of stealing one? Adam, none of this makes fucking sense.
We haven't even gotten any B yet.
Hey there.
Great.
You know,
Yes.
I'm gonna make a highlight out of this. This is 30 minutes of me trying to understand this fucking plot.
Well, again, this is there's still a lot to be revealed.
Cat speaking sense. This makes no fucking sense.
I mean, it's not like the person writing this story wouldn't have thought those thoughts, right? Like, wouldn't have put these things together.
You think that?
I'm sure that
But
it
Adam,
is.
we've seen a lot of games that they didn't think that far ahead.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, there's.
This is very narrative focused.
I'm sure you could sit and read a wiki and learn answers to all of these questions right now if you wanted to.
Yes, this is very narrative focused. I'm sure they're going to answer it, but I'm just stating my complete and utter confoundedness at what is supposed to be the story as we understand it thus far.
We are still in the process of understanding.
Because I know all the pieces individually, but none of them fit together.
And they do a good job of holding a lot of stuff for the end. boy, there's.
Well, it's just that there's so much information that
Well,
conflicts, but like.
Throw it! Okay, that was good enough.
Good dodge.
Good enough. Actually, I need to go this way anyway. I've learned the whole layout of this place now. It's great. Easy, easy. Let's fucking go.
Boy, they really love their slow on-track things.
I mean, I think this is the only one.
Well, no, there was the Sand River. We just didn't have balls coming at us.
That's true. We didn't ever ride that Sand River, though.
Except for that one time that we had to.
Yeah, and we didn't have to do the full tour, but... I mean, we're skipping a lot of the optional stuff in this game. Like, we haven't done any crafting or... Fucking, I can't believe I dodge rolled. We haven't done any crafting or, side quests or shopping.
Doesn't seem like you need it.
Yes, I'm happy that I seem to be doing okay, despite the fact that I'm not doing any of the optional stuff. That hand, that fist, it's just pretty good. A pretty good fist.
It does work. Well, I think we've discussed this a little bit. Is like, I asked you earlier, how much characterization are we missing out on by not doing the side quests, right?
I mean, you understand who the characters are, and you know what they're about. There's more
even without that content.
Yeah, there's more dialogue and side stuff, but you understand who the characters are. There's not like the fucking big side quest chain that you're missing or anything.
Right, where you find out Emil's total backstory.
Find out that Emil has no penis.
Jeez. Well, they made him as a weapon, which, let's put all that science aside. Do you think they would have bothered to give him one?
I don't know. He sure doesn't have one now. Hey. Don't shoot the messenger.
Facts are facts.
Hey, buddy.
What is a weapon without a penis attached?
Yeah, he's the ultimate weapon. Of course he has a penis. Ah, cock monster. The ultimate weapon.
I mean, depending on what kind of anime you watch.
But it wasn't a cock. It was a cock monster.
Boom, 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 boom. Cock monster.
Yes, there you go. The ultimate life form. Did you guys just die? Pretty sick of fighting it. Look at all this stuff. Don't care about. Alright. Let's go kill a baby.
God. Let's go kill a shade, baby.
I mean, it's destined. We've already done it. We're just fulfilling our role in the timeline.
Well, I mean, again, if they can't reproduce, then it's just an inevitability.
And I want to be clear, although this part kind of goes through the same motions as the last time through, it will not.
This is what I was.
It will not be that way afterwards. It's the same with NieR Automata.
That's how I knew this was going to happen, and how I was warning you about. I'm going to bust out the fan fiction.
But like I said, it goes real fast because now we're super overpowered.
I mean, we've already exhausted our euphemisms for genitalia.
Alright. I'm gonna jump down and kill this baby. How hard could it be?
You're lucky I didn't get out the tears for that.
Ow. Allah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. I just think of it.
Only one ending is canon.
You just sicked the giant robot on you.
He was
That
saying,
was the opportunity.
look at that guy.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning.
Like, this robot could translate. Nope. Machine gun arms.
You're gonna blame the robot now, huh?
There it is.
Look, I'm just saying there were opportunities to talk this out.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminate.
Did they kill his mama? I think there was a different group of humans.
I think
Look
so.
at the shade!
Hard to say.
That theme
Yeah, I
was
think-
commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs. Knock it down.
I mean, there was the time pre-time skip where we certainly could have killed his mama. I don't quite remember. Stop it. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, now he's telling it to stop. Now I feel bad. He tried to call the robot off, but it was too late.
It's never too late. Except now it's too
No
late.
one stops.
Conti's become an angel.
Exterminating. In.
If you say so, buddy.
This thing can transform?
Jeez.
Not for
I'm
long.
just gonna get rid of those.
Ugh.
Watch for falling debris.
Okay.
Look out!
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, of course it will. Baby, no!
Escape. Go. See the world. Must fight.
It's not gonna go well for you, buddy. Well, how do you feel? Oh, motherfucker! I got something for you. Oh, right. Hi, guys. Bad news.
Yes, they are. Boss fights are damn good. Boom.
Don't date robots.
Meh.
My mission. My mission.
Mission.
Khalil. Together. BP alone. BP. Cry.
Is this what it's like when doves cry? Oh, right.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why are you here? Why?
beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
Of which you were formerly one of.
Hitting that thing won't bring your brother back.
He's dead! And it's this bastard's fault! And hitting it makes me feel better! Just wait, you freak! You goddamn freak! I'm gonna explore this entire mountain now! I'll make terrible weapons! Killing machines! No one can stop me!
Adam, nothing's changing.
They lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
Madness driven by hate. This is hardly the happy ending I was expecting.
I cannot find variable humans.gaf.
He doesn't know any other way.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
I know.
I mean, the real lesson here is don't build robots, right?
Yes.
Like, this never ends well.
Yeah, it just ends in replicants and gestalts.
Is there fall damage? Nope.
Nope.
Great.
Good to know.
That's how you know they're robots. Go, 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 go. Ooh, I wish that sound didn't.
Balls, balls,
Fuck up.
balls, 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 balls.
If no, not no. I was built to love. Why did you build me with Gatling gun arms?
Wee, it's a trap.
It's always a trap.
Now how are they gonna contextualize these frickin' things? Alright.
The big sphere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mayonnaise-on!
You notice we haven't, we have not, fought the tit monster. Because I bet you the tit monster's got nothing nice to say.
Oh, he seemed like a nice guy. I thought we already killed the tit monster. Did that not happen yet?
We did already kill the tit monster, that's my point. The tit monster had nothing nice to say and is therefore not in this section.
I mean, did you see him? People like that, you know, I know all I need to know about tit monster.
Written right there on his face. In his many-titted chin.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
Oh, balls.
Open their minds.
You think so? I have my doubts.
Nice. What's the job? A good one? Yep.
We do not desire needless conflict. If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that man will come. Yes, that man will come. He will kill us all. He will kill our women and children.
He's not wrong.
What should we do? What can we do?
Oh, right, and then Emil goes supernova.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. I guess it wasn't me who killed the women and children, huh?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you build an ultimate weapon.
Well, so wait, do these people know they're living with shades? Presumably they do,
I mean,
right?
that's what that sounded like. Okay, so...
And then this cutscene again.
Remember. Getting the business card.
It is a necessity.
Ah. Ah. It's a multi-level marketing scheme. Look. I need
It's a reverse funnel system.
Yes. It's an upside down pyramid, see? Just need you and 25 of your friends to subscribe to this channel.
Evaluation.
You will be graded and judged. Why do you think
evaluation is after an interview but before an exam?
An exam? Gonna check you for ticks?
Among other things.
I mean, look, it's 2020, you gotta check for ticks. First we will interview, then we will evaluate you, then we will examine you, and if you are deemed worthy, you will be put into the pit to fight the other contestants. Whoever survives will get the job. This guy's a shame. But I tell you what, we're marching through this ending real fast, and then we can get to the good one.
Oh yeah. So this is a shade that speaks English.
Yeah, I mean...
You could have stopped. You could have went, hey, do you mind not killing us all?
I don't... I mean...
What?
He
I
didn't
got bored.
speak very good English, if that was English.
You were distracted by the local welcoming party.
I don't know. This is,
Mind if I join
they
you?
go aggro.
Again, it's not a...
You were totally existing, not killing anything.
It is not yet
Kaine, the villagers are possessed.
figured out yet.
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
And they want to live with humans.
Were they learning to reunite with their gestalts?
I think so. That's sure what it seemed like.
But how would these guys have figured it out and not Nivola and Popola?
Again, I'm not 100% clear on what's happening here yet. Flaggy? Flag-ish. Get up, get up, get up, get up!
Of a flag type, shape, and consistency.
It looks like a flag. Have you ever seen a flag? It's pretty similar to that. How is a raven like a writing desk?
I've heard that, but I forgot the answer.
It's because there is no answer, and there's never supposed to be an answer.
Right.
That was the joke of it. No, that was the intention of it.
Get out of here!
Mesa!
No! I'm not going to abandon my sister!
Nesa.
Kaine, who are they?
Don't believe her.
Alright, you better bring it in. Bring me the bacon.
So, what's Kaine about then? Why is she just cutting down
My
people?
sister! No!
Kaine is pretty fucking murderous.
You!
Yeah, it
You
seems
people
that
are
way.
the true monsters!
Stay back. Your sister is
Oh, that's
one of
right.
them
She
now.
didn't give a shit about these people.
I don't care! She's my sister
This
and
is
I
the
love
village
her.
of people that treated her like crap.
And they're monsters.
They're monsters. See, another moment for communication. Just gone.
I mean, how many shades have I killed so far? It's a little late for communication.
Any time the fighting stops is a moment for communication.
Stop it!
Spoken like a true pacifist. You're never gonna win the war like that, Abel. Abel, in this world is kill or be killed.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
That's effective. See ya.
Kaine, look out!
Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to become a big old tit monster, am I?
I mean, don't give up on your dreams.
No, the shades are like, you're the one who's cursed, and it's like, excuse me, I gonna become a giant tit monster?
Well, I mean, she's got Tyrion inside her, and
finally run out of steam.
Tyrion's kind of a giant asshole.
Is it my turn now?
Tyrion is a giant asshole, but that's not NieR. NieR's not cursed.
Stop this at once.
Leave us in peace.
No.
Sis! Sis!
Well, now is the time to...
Why did you have to come? Everything was fine until you appeared.
I hear that a lot.
So are the villagers actually under attack over there?
Come on,
Help me, please.
I can't read all the fun stuff in chat while... look
They're
at this
discussing
fucking dude.
gas change of careers.
Get fisted! Ooh, that is
I blame
effective.
you for all this.
And I blame you. Where does that get us?
Yeah. Pointing fingers ain't getting us anywhere, man.
Maybe we're all to blame.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's this big fucking monster. I don't know.
Well, yeah, he certainly isn't fitting in any of these doorways. And this thing.
Yeah, what is
What's
this
its
thing?
excuse? This looks like some ominous shit.
It does look ominous, but how many fucking people have I killed so far? And this
How many
thing.
tits does it have?
I am literally unstoppable.
It's true.
I have horrible magics. I kill these guys like 15 at a time.
This beast a shade as well.
That thing sucked up the villagers.
Yeah, what's this thing's excuse?
Stop! We killed them all!
Why does Emil understand what's happening?
You just say they sucked up the villagers.
It did suck up all the villagers, didn't it? Yeah, this is just out of control magics. We can't let these things continue.
Yeah, let's destroy it with my out of control magics.
Well, if this is what every shade is eventually going to become, what choice do we have?
I don't think this is what every shade will become, but...
Oh no, yeah, the tit monster is also an option.
Oh, buddy. Get out of my way, get out of my way.
All I'm saying is, under the current premise... that
Under the
all
current
shades
administration, shades have had it too...
This ain't one of those channels.
The shades have had it too good for too long.
Under the current premises, all shades eventually turn feral and become these giant monsters.
I think those are people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Well, if I said not to hold anything back, so... When has Emil ever been right about things?
Yeah, he's about to kill everybody.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah, I'm questioning me on shade law. But I mean, that is the premise, right? That all the shades are going to become feral eventually?
I don't know. I mean, the shades are becoming feral. I don't know that it said that all shades will become feral eventually, for sure. Look, I gotta tear this thing apart with my fucking god hands. I don't have time for intricacies. Yeah, that's some fucking shadist talk if I ever heard it.
I mean, look at this thing. It's got Kamehameha beams.
Yeah, and it's not even gonna work.
You don't have Kamehameha beams.
I've got giant god hands that are unstoppable. Again, like, it's all fine and good, except that it's gonna lose this fight.
There's just nothing that can stop this man.
Exactly. Like, Emil's got that shit under control anyway.
That's true.
Attack it from above.
I'm saying, like, if you were the Shades and were getting massacred in the thousands by now,
I'll keep it busy.
What recourse would you have?
From behind.
Has any single shade tried to communicate with you?
They can't communicate.
Kaine can understand them.
Well, we know that now in Part B, Kaine's story.
Move closer. You cannot harm it from below.
Yes. Gaff, you have to find the highest ranking member of the organization and pee on him.
Excuse me?
It's chat stuff, don't worry about it.
Is that... I've been doing it wrong all this time. No wonder people keep peeing on me.
You must strike it in the eye.
I thought he was gonna say ass.
That's what I thought too. I was gonna say, is that... Are you sure that's his eye?
Oh, Adam, no.
Okay.
Maybe his brown eye.
You must strike it in that,
You must strike it in the brown eye.
That's, I can do this all day, buddy. Well, I guess that's as long as I can do it.
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming.
Like,
Catch my
seriously, nobody, even the villagers, if the villagers know what's up, nobody says, hey, wait, asshole. Well, I guess that kid tried.
And Shades did,
and Kaine fucked that up.
And Shades have killed a lot of people, as, you know, as we understand it. We've been...
Yeah, tit monster. I am a firmly anti-tit monster.
We've been fighting Shades for a long time.
Wizard pucker? I don't know about that.
Now is really not the time to rewrite our whole thing here. Like, our whole job is killing Shades.
Oh yeah, Shades are a problem. Or is it just that they can't speak the same language? Is the whole problem that they can't speak the same language? Because that seems a little silly.
Again, I think it seems like some of the Shades are giving all the Shades a bad reputation, maybe?
Are you saying that a few bad apples are spoiling the bunch?
I'm saying not all Shades, Abel.
Not all Shades. Finally got there. Hashtag not all Shades.
Don't worry, I got this, Emil. You stand back. Yeah, I'm not saying there aren't good Shades.
Some of them, I assume, are good people. But you know, they're not sending their best. They're sending their tit monsters.
Yeah, there's shitty Shades, and there's Shades that have gone feral and are killing people, and there's just, you know,
And then there's Emil. Are we gonna watch I don't want to watch this scene again. Go watch Emil go nuclear again.
Why?
Emil, it's done. We killed him. We killed the shade, Emil.
Black hole!
Emil, it's good. It's dead.
He's gone. His instincts have taken
Well,
over.
now he's dead.
The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Well, see, Duchess, you're making our case then, huh?
Might be a feral shade. She wants to be a feral human. Yeah, see? We didn't hear him in the earlier cutscene. God.
Guys, no, no. It's not until ending C.
Apocalypse. That's what happens every time. No, I'm not going to finish that
No,
joke.
yeah, no. It's too obvious. Let it be. Let it go. Whoopsie. He looked like such a good, trustworthy person.
Yes, he looked like such a good skelly man.
There are 4, but really it's like 3.
Alright, so we all thought that the villagers were a bunch of assholes, and we did not care about this town being obliterated the first time.
Emil
Tell
did.
me, Chet, do we care about this town being obliterated this time?
I mean, he did kill a lot of innocent people.
You saved our lives.
NieR doesn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
but last time we said that they were
Didn't you?
dicks.
If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We
Adam,
owe
you said they were all dicks last time.
I mean, they are all dicks. Look, I mean...
It's
Yeah,
all
we
right.
still don't care. Get over it, Emil. They were all dicks.
It's easy to justify things as long as you say that those guys were assholes.
Don't look back.
Even if it was legal, the efficient path is wiping out the competition. Yes.
What do you
Yeah,
do
we fought the tit
when
monster
someone
here,
stands
too.
in your way?
Didn't we fight the tit monster in that village?
Yeah. This is where Kaine lived.
They were harboring. They
Or-
were harboring fugitives.
Or this is where Kaine lived.
Oh, the shack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love that we can visit it.
Yeah, that's Kaine's shack.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they kicked her out and made her live in the edge of the village there.
They're gone now. They don't matter anymore.
Yeah, as much as they ever mattered. But again, I'm pretty sure that while A and B are not so dissimilar, but C and D diverge wildly.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like the villain of this game, writing off a village. Just like, they were kind of shitty people.
I mean, sure, there's not a lot of people left in the world, but we can, those guys. Fuck those guys.
They didn't fit into the plan, really.
I mean, it wasn't the plan. That was just kind of Emil's fault. We just don't want him to feel bad.
Yeah.
No, Emil, it's fine.
There's
So
plenty of unshitty people here, right? We don't need to worry about shitty ones.
So you wiped out a village.
The Marshall
Yeah.
Plan.
We've done worse things.
Have we?
Let me tell you about the nuclear bomb.
Well, no, in the context of NieR, I mean.
Well, presumably we did that thousands and thousands of years ago.
Ah, well, yeah. Don't worry, Emil, you're no worse than nuclear fission.
Okay, yeah, no.
Oh, that's true.
No worse.
No. If you'll notice, chat, as I paid attention, he never kills the shade on screen. Shade Baby does not die on screen.
I mean, it kind of seemed like it was dying. It just didn't. We didn't have a cutscene where we'd like go over it and stab it right in
Murderously stab Shade Baby.
Okay, I think this is the last one, right?
Well, again, the timeline's all fucky, right? Like, we don't know if that was NieR that killed his mama, because he meets the robot after his mama gets killed. And then the kid's brother dies.
Again, I think we'd have to look back at one of the early episodes and see if the first time we went to the factory, if his mom was the boss we fought. Because that was 5 years before.
Oh, that's right. There's a 5-year time jump.
A 5-year time jump. After the
1,300 year time. Yeah.
I mean, maybe murder's wrong? I can't say. I'm not gonna make that moral judgment.
I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion. You know? There are, absolutes, or only a Sith deals in absolutes, right? Murder's gotta be right sometimes.
These wolves got the right idea. I mean, if you look at it from the other way, like, NieR is fucking killing everything in his sight. Everything and anyone, he doesn't give a shit.
Well, alright, look, no, it's back to... We have to go back to the nature of shades, okay?
I mean, he doesn't think he's doing wrong, but from there, if you were on the other point of view, it's like, oh shit, here comes that guy. Here comes the fucking Shadow Lord. He's gonna...
Wouldn't you just avoid it?
Yes, like, and that was what he said.
We were just discussing this, like, hey, we should not fucking fight this guy. We should run.
Exactly.
If he's so well known, you'd think they would just encounter empty hallways, because all the shades would be like, it's this guy, we need to leave.
Well, some of them are trying to stop him, and some of them aren't. And some of them have,
What are they protecting other than themselves, right? Couldn't they all just piss off to a less populated part of the world?
What was that hussy?
I mean, what's left of the world, huh?
Well, this just goes on to the piles and piles of other questions, right?
Well, look, the world is what they could render in a low-budget PS3 game, right? Like,
no, I'm not talking about the texture, like at the graph. I'm talking about the story, like the plot, the facts, and how they line up, and what contradicts and what doesn't. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, and I enjoy it, but I'm just analyzing. I'm being
and I mean, they will give you a lot. They'll give you a lot more things to analyze.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. No, I don't want your quest.
Just why don't we take the whole city and just move it somewhere else? Yeah.
Which city? The floating one erected in this ravine?
Right. We don't know that shades deserve genocide until we ascertain whether or not they can reproduce within their own species.
I don't know. He says
or whether they require.
Abel, he says it's a fact.
I hear your days of my deepest.
He's making that statement, but just because he states it doesn't make it a fact. You have to have premises.
Are facts not facts? I thought facts were facts, Abel.
Facts require evidence. Yoda needs the tears of shades to stay young.
It's all Yoda's fault, really.
Facts require evidence. Okay, here we go.
I want to be a shade wolf.
How did the wolf become a shade? Because you're...
I mean, there's some shades in some weird forms, right? I mean, that's it.
Why would they hunt?
Do shades breathe? Is Abel dead? No.
What?
Okay.
I'm watching this cutscene.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, they're trying to recontextualize everything, right? And now, let's slow down. And now they're anthropomorphizing wolves to a pretty big extent. Okay. I mean, wolves are now have like a full-fledged language now. Why aren't the wolves communicating? Like, you're just making more questions. You're making more questions.
Why don't... Yeah, if wolves have some sort of communication amongst each other, why don't they communicate with us? using human language.
I'm not. No. We're not talking like a form of communication, like the way bees dance to communicate locations. We're talking like, look at those subtitles. Brothers, he's captured one of our brothers in a trap.
Abel, have
We
you
must
considered
save him.
that those subtitles
No, sir.
are for us?
So why should I feel bad for these wolves any more than I feel bad for wolves in the wild that stumble into a human's living space? I mean, it's just, it's like, it sucks, yeah, but wolves and humans don't mix. Like,
Wolves and humans can never be friends.
If these are like wolves with hopes and dreams, like, okay.
No, I think those are
where's
just wolves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, but they're trying to make me
But
empathize
the wolves
with this,
care
and it's
about
like,
each other, Abel.
That's great, but if the wolves are going to eat my
But
fucking
fuck
kids,
those
I don't
wolves.
care how much they care about each other. Wolves eat people, Adam.
I think not often.
If you let them.
if you throw a baby to a wolf, they're gonna eat it.
Look,
they're just monsters like that.
All I'm saying is, there's a reason that animal control is a thing, that they don't let packs of wolves just wander near human habitation, like keep an eye on them. Like,
yeah, Gaff's got a point.
What
If you
is
throw a baby at a human, he's gonna eat it.
That's not. You're miscontextualizing everything.
Babies are tasty.
Tonight.
Look.
All right, take it easy, Jonathan Swift. Well, yeah, that's my... All right, so DayZ is getting to the point of it, right? Wolves interfere with human agriculture.
Yeah, I mean, wolves...
and animal husbandry.
Wolves don't
right?
understand society. Wolves are hungry.
Exactly. This is...
But to
this is
say
the
that
point.
wolves eat people, I think is is not an accurate representation
You're right.
of wolves.
You're right. Let's go. Let's cut to the core of it. Wolves don't understand society. You can't trade with a wolf. The wolf is going to take whatever resources it can take, and this naturally sets them as antagonist isn't quite the right word, but let's call them mutually exclusive in terms of habitation in the same area with people, right? Gaff, I don't want to hear any more about that.
What? Fertilize?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Like, because you're talking century eggs? I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna watch this again. The wolf comes as revenge for its wolf brothers.
Eye for an eye. Let's do it.
Yeah, no, that's, again, everybody's a dick. That's the moral of the story. Everyone's an asshole. That's the moral of the story.
Yes, and we can all agree it's Emil's fault.
Like, everyone's an asshole.
That wolf is a shame.
Communists?
The game.
In my chat?
I think the wolf was about to chastise you and go on an environmental spiel, but you punched him too hard.
I mean, I do that. That's kind of my great character flaw.
Punching environmentalists?
Just slamming everything to death with my giant fist.
Yeah, wolf sympathizer.
If a wolf ever got the chance, he'd kill you and everyone you care about.
It's true. It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah, no, it's not. Wolves are
not.
Wolves are afraid of humans for good reason.
Have you not seen The Grey?
Oh, is that a documentary?
I mean, are you gonna tell Liam Neeson he's wrong?
I'm saying wolves eat livestock, but
Wolves
are smart enough.
Incompatible. Yes, say it, Adam. Say it.
Are smart enough not to attack humans.
Wolves are smart enough to stay away from human territory.
Yeah.
And thus the inciting incident of this whole thing breaks my suspension of disbelief.
Never trust a wolf. They can't be trained. What are they? Dogs?
Yeah, it's not like we domesticated them. It's just something else over hundreds of years.
Exactly.
Daisy's making up alternative history in the chat.
Yeah, if a wolf could hold a gun, then who'd have the upper hand?
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
It's like a whole mouth full of bullets coming right for you.
How many sharp objects do you see in that image?
I'm saying I would not take wolves as the primary antagonist of this game.
They're not. It's just... Look, we've already been over this. The moral of NieR is everyone's an asshole. This is everyone's an asshole, the game.
Is Yona an asshole? What do you guys say about Yona, huh?
Y-O-N-H-A, Yona.
Alright, let's kill a wolf.
Yeah, I feel zero sympathy for this wolf.
I mean, I don't necessarily feel sympathy for the wolf, but...
I felt
but violence will beget violence.
Well, yes, violence will beget violence. But I felt sympathy for the young shade and the robot. No sympathy for the wolf.
Steamboat Wolfie? What's that?
Steamboat Wolfie, oh god.
Yes.
God, no.
It was the wolves all along. They created the Black Scrawl 2,000 years ago.
Turns out Shadow Lord was working for the wolves.
The big reveal.
They told him to make the Gestalt project.
Shadow Wolf. Wolves are the true ultimate weapon, yeah. I think this cutscene isn't different.
Yeah, nothing new happened in there. Here we go. Yep, I have no sympathy for you. There's like 3 human cities.
We're trying to leave.
Plenty of other places to leave. Oh look, they all want to die with honor.
Let's fight to the death then. Woo!
Leave. Yeah, yeah. This is my point.
He wanted to leave,
and
they said they wanted to fight to the death.
Yes, everyone's an asshole the game. I mean, South Park really made up the only one that matters, right?
Has
Red Rocket.
Strong feelings about wolves. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're not ready for this shit. I'm much stronger than I was last time.
Oh yeah, this will be over quick. Just listen to all their little screams. Their little wolf screams.
Come here, guys. Again, this is certainly a fight they can't win, because NieR's here, and NieR's got fucking all the dark magic in the world.
Yeah, part 2 is really making you feel like just an unstoppable monster.
I kind of am. Like, do you wonder why the verses are sealed?
Yeah.
No one man should have all this power.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Well, what do you guys got?
What ending is just letting the wolves devour you? I just feel so bad for everything.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
No, fuck you, buddy. Fuck, stop it. He's so fast! Ow.
Punch him.
I know, but he's so fast! He keeps dodging my punches.
Kia.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
No one man should have all that power. I just got that joke.
Hey, he's not doing any damage to me. Fucking.
No, you're NieR.
Come here.
You are now the most fearsome thing on this planet.
It is true. I'm unsure if there's anything else. If there's anything that can defeat me at this point. Should've run. Should've run, buddy.
Yeah, you should have just told your dogs, listen, honor's great and all, but you should really just leave like we should have a month ago.
Well. Punch him in the face.
Oh boy.
This is the best one.
Double axe handle, yeah.
Oof. Ooh, and into the stone. Ugh. Quick, stab him while he's down.
I mean, look the way she's dressed. She's obviously wants attention.
Got him.
We got him. Mission accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Do-de-do-de-do.
I remember when I was just a normal wolf.
Oh, we're getting fucking backstory on the wolf shade?
Yeah, this is the Assassin's Creed part.
Domesticated. How did you fuck this up?
Look at the little loading icons different now too.
I believe that young... Of course.
Alright.
No, I think he was just his owner? I don't know.
What's...
Is gonna go kill Shadow Lord again?
Yeah, I think we should finish this ending up, so next time we'll have, B done, and then it'll just be, C and D, which should go faster and be significantly more interesting.
Okay.
We should return to Popola and
But,
see if she has
yeah.
any final words for us.
We should be able to run through this guy pretty fast.
Yeah.
The system works. Also, the system of making sure that stuff doesn't show up on stream works too.
Neat. What is it, like keywords or something?
Yeah, because they always use the same fucking spam message.
Yeah.
Maybe the spammers were the real shades after all. We cannot parlay with the spammers. There's no reasoning with them.
Right? Like, that's the thing.
This retrieval process proved
if
to
both
be.
sides are capable of reasoning, then how is it that there's zero communication?
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But
well, they can't
I don't
communicate.
care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for
Oh,
me.
okay, all right.
I'm-
So,
And,
oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
also,
so we're totally still at war with China, right? Because we couldn't communicate at first.
I think it's different than that. They're not, you know, they don't have vocal cords. It's not that kind of language barrier. And also,
Bitch, they can draw in the sand.
What? Who drew in the sand?
A shade could draw in the sand with his fucking sword and communicate.
But also, again, there's, you know, clearly a long history of Shade and humans not
getting along.
Yeah.
Lots of tit monsters out there ruining it for everybody else.
Yeah, you know, like
Giants don't have vocal cords.
But you know, how many if violent monsters occasionally attacked the village and killed a bunch of people, you'd be like, what if we could, like, do pictographs with them? Like, oh, what if we could... Maybe they're not mindless monsters like we thought they were on the first playthrough.
Surely you'd run into, at some point...
You didn't try to negotiate with them on the first playthrough, Abel.
Surely at some point a human would run into a shade that didn't immediately act hostile to them. Right?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean...
Like, you see a sheep. Doesn't immediately act hostile to you. Do you
kill
think,
that sheep?
Fuck that sheep up!
I mean, does NieR think that? Maybe.
I mean, NieR probably... No. It's only, is that sheep in the way of my daughter? The answer is yes. Fuck it up.
I mean, it seems like the overwhelming impression is that they were stupid and mindless, and just, I mean, if you run into a feral animal, right, you don't...
Well, yeah, that village was supposedly coexisting with non-feral shade. And this is my thing, is like, if there's so many non-feral shades, you'd think, like, there'd be a population center, and maybe some form of writing, or something.
Gotcha. See you guys. Get out of my way. Shades writing. Now who's naive?
They're fully reasoning creatures, apparently, before they go feral.
I mean,
and
you
even
don't
after they go feral, if we believe what Kaene's
Abel, you don't see
saying.
NieR writing.
Well, we all know NieR is not exactly on the same intellectual level as most of the other characters.
Well, NieR never read a letter in his goddamn life.
And it's like, all I'm saying is, if they weren't all mindless creatures,
or and
they're all former humans,
as NieR said earlier, like, I don't care if they can fucking tap dance and play the flute. Like,
they're in my way. Which is, you know, I'm sure he would kill other people. They don't have to be shades. His reasoning's the same. Whoever stands in his way is going down, shade or human.
Maybe. I don't think he'd... He has
All
not
right,
killed
so
a human.
Spoilers, if you haven't been watching our stream, he killed Popola and Devola.
They're not humans. Well, I mean...
Yeah. It's all starting to break down again. Don't even bother with that. Just, he killed Popola and Devola. Why?
Didn't want to.
In his way. He didn't want to, but they weren't shades. And he cut them down all the same because they were in his way.
They did kind of force his hand.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like...
You again. Remember when you were scary?
But I am really.
I mean, they
interested to see
also
where it goes and
they
how
also
it continues to characterize the shades.
And they were also working for the Shadow Lord, which is like, he's not happy about that.
Well, yeah.
Why would you be?
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is NieR's not destroying the shades because he thinks shades need to be exterminated. They are in his way. He may think shades need to be exterminated, but like he's not going out of his way.
I'm pretty sure his job is and has always been like
To kill shades.
Yeah, to protect the village from shades.
Okay. But yeah, back to my earlier point. If there's a large population of rational creatures, why is there no writing or creation of any kind?
I mean, maybe there is, and NieR ain't looking for that.
Well, you'd think the Shade City might be a point of interest.
There's a Shade City?
They all... This is what I'm saying. If there's a bunch of rational creatures in the population, where's the Shade City?
Well, maybe we just haven't gone there, Abel. Shade City ain't in this Tri-City area.
It's all closed down. Yeah, the castle is pretty much Shade City.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Shade City is up here where it's nice and beautiful, and then we just slaughter through them all and a boar.
Hey, they could just get out of our way, man.
Yeah, but we're taking Yona away. So
why do they give it hell? Do they give a shit about Yona?
They serve the Shadow Lord. What are we talking about?
All the shades serve the Shadow Lord?
Well, the shade's here.
Ah, see, now we're... See, this is just more questions. More crap. Shade City is Fresno.
Oh, you guys need to calm down over there.
But yeah, so this is more questions. So there are shades that serve the Shadow Lord and shades that don't serve the Shadow Lord.
Such an ominous sight.
The wolf didn't serve the Shadow Lord. You're right, Penguin. He had his own ideas, his own plans.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure, you know... Yeah, the Shadow Lord holds considerable sway. They call him the Shadow Lord. Like, it's not Bob.
Well, yeah, but like, young Shade doesn't know shit about Shadow Lord.
Yeah. The Shadow Lord's got a nice city here. Like, considerably nicer than Desert Town.
Like, Mom didn't say, okay, go find Shadow Lord, he'll tell you what to do, like...
Right, sure.
So these shades are under the command of Shadow Lord.
Yeah, I think it's...
and Popola.
No, well, I think it's, again, I think Shadow Lord was the original inventor, or the original plan of the Gestalt and the originator of that whole thing.
Right, so that makes him the head of the project, and that makes him Devola and Popola's boss, because they were...
Yeah, and the other ones are like...
over the Gestalt project.
And the other some of these shades are like on the same research team or whatever.
Now that makes... Yeah, that's making sense. So now this is getting fleshed out. The shades are like an entirely different race with individuals.
Well,
all the individuals have their own motivations, but at some point, some of them go feral and become tit monsters. When does the tit monster transformation take place? Is my next major question.
Yeah, well, the tit monster is a weird one.
Well, the giant orb too.
What are you doing here?
Well,
right? I mean, they're in the same class.
That was kind of a gestalt of gestalts, right?
This is even if you can find.
Now you're just talking bullshit.
No, but like it was, the other form of gestalt, right?
What is there? Is there another form of Gestalt?
No, I mean like the other definition of Gestalt, like the real definition of Gestalt.
Oh, you mean like an amalgamation?
Yeah.
No dice, huh? No, I
Gotcha. A Gestalt of Gestalts, got it.
We didn't want to fight you.
Yeah, you could just get out of our way.
It's true.
They can't. This is their job. This is their whole fucking being. This is what they've been doing for thousands of years.
Yeah, you're serving nothing and no one at this point.
Serving the Shadow Lord.
Sorry.
As they always have. Of course he does.
We never thought you'd
He's just trying to save his daughter. Do
yeah,
you
but
see him running around trying to save things?
I think he made them.
You have no cause to speak.
I see. It's like a programming thing.
You are
well, like he invented the Gestalts and the replicant system, right? Like these
right.
They were created, they were manufactured to serve this purpose.
So they have programming that prevents them from disobeying him.
I don't know if it's programming so much as it is like they're They're
Do
here
they
for
have
a
a
purpose.
choice or not?
You think they have the luxury to stop Abel?
Shit on a shit.
That's what I'm
You can
saying.
use the sealed
Are they
process.
programmed to
No,
not
I think-
be able to stop, or can they say, "Wait a minute,
I think
maybe
they.
we don't want to do this anymore"?
I think they could, except that again, this is
they're so invested.
yeah. Like they're just gonna stop now after thousands of years of.
They can't accept that maybe they can't finish this thing.
I mean, again, it's as far as I can tell, we're clearly in the wrong here.
What do you mean we're clearly in the wrong here? They took his kid.
They took the replicant to put the Gestalt into it.
The Shadow Lord.
Look,
Been on his side this whole
this is
time.
1,300 years later, and these things obviously have their own will. You can't just deprive another conscious thing of its own will like that.
Enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Like, the whole thing changes when they develop their own will. If they were just...
Well, plan's off. I guess
Sure.
we're dead. I guess scrap the whole thing. We're starting to.
Well, no, look. You're talking about. I'm saying.
They do seem
I
to be
understand
putting us
that
through a
where
great
they're
deal
fighting
of
for their survival. The shades are, but that doesn't make them right.
You all right there?
Just means they're fighting for their survival. That's understandable.
Well, if
sometimes you do shitty things. in a
sometimes
fight
some
for survival.
people gotta. Some people, someone's got to give up something, right?
Well, no, that's when it comes down to a death fight, you become an amoral being. That's where, okay, this is life or
It
death.
certainly is a
Right or
grand
wrong is
affair.
suspended. It's what keeps me alive.
Bunch of dancing
You're right. This is part of
Yeah.
something that you learn in martial arts, is that when it comes down to it, and your ass is on the line, you can't care about, oh, I don't want to hurt him. No, that goes out the window. This is life or death. Do what it takes. Don't even think about it. Don't blink. Enjoy it. Like, that. So you become an amoral being in that situation. So I'm not saying that they're like bad necessarily, but the fact that they're fighting for their survival doesn't make them right inherently. It's not
it's
clear cut like that.
They've been also doing this for thousands of years.
Well, yeah,
and they don't want
to more questions.
They don't want to fight NieR, but like
this
look,
leads to more questions. Has NieR been around for thousands of years, or is he one of many cycles of the same replicants?
Yeah, that's the part that hasn't been explained yet.
Duchess, you have to enjoy your bloodbath so you don't win them. That's the trick.
Yeah, it's the person who's having the most fun who wins.
I mean, it's the person who isn't afraid to do what it takes to win who wins.
Look, if you're not having fun, why are you even having a bloodbath?
It's true. It really is true. But it's the one having a good time of it that won't hesitate. And it's the hesitation that gets you killed.
I know, I've been killed many times.
I mean, haven't you? Virtually speaking.
It's always because I hesitated. Because I felt feelings for my opponents. Instead of massacring them mercilessly.
Because you second-guessed yourself.
Because I thought, what if this video game enemy has feelings? I don't want to hurt him.
Well, now we're recontextualizing what I'm saying a little bit, but...
And if violence is certain to result in... If fighting is sure to result in victory,
Certain
then
to
you must
result in
fight.
victory, you must fight. Sun Tzu said that, and I think he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it, and then he perfected it, so that no living creature could best him in the Ring of Honor.
Poor buddy. Ugh.
And now that's why when they... Oh, no. Can't continue it because I missed a part. It's fine.
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Yeah, open the door.
I do love a good
Let's get through this. Let's kill this man. So we can get to the real ending.
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes. Good plan. Let's go.
I forgot what I was arguing about earlier.
Do shades have a right to live?
Right.
The answer is no. Clear.
Again, this comes back to two premises.
Come on.
Premise 1.
Oh, come on.
Are they capable of reproduction within their own species? They're not even a species if they can't reproduce within their own population. Question 2.
You idiots, what are you doing?
Is turning feral an inevitability?
Do they care?
If turning feral is inevitable, then
unless they're put into their bodies,
unless
right?
they're put into their replicants.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Is to...
But now we've reached this next point, which is
the problem is that some of the replicants
moral quandary.
Have developed their own fucking sentience,
and
but they were created for the purpose.
Well, there's a reason. Okay, so morality isn't just about what feels good, right? A lot of people think that morality and practicality are mutually exclusive, and I disagree pretty vehemently. Because
what?
That hold on, I lost my place.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that. Damn it, I forgot what I was going to say, Adam.
A lot of people are saying...
the last thing you said was, it's getting late. It's getting past when we normally stream. My brain's not working right.
Hold on.
Shades, and they deserve to... Whether or not they deserve to live. And it's whether or not they can sustain their own population... breed within their own population. And whether or not turning feral is an inevitability. And if turning feral is an inevitability, then they can't exist on the same space as humans.
Right, they gotta be put back into their bodies.
Right, they have to be put... There we go, now we're getting there. They have to be put back into their bodies, and the bodies have now grown free will. So, morality isn't just a matter of feeling good or bad. It's the practicality, right? Because
I mean, if you want to find if there is only one true morality, and it can be quantified.
It's like this. It is not moral to deprive a conscious, reasoning creature of its free will. Now, it's not moral not just because it seems like an asshole thing to do. It's not moral because this is what happens when you try to take someone's free will. They fight you every inch, every step. It's just not right on a practical level.
Stay focused.
This is why I hate fighting boars.
No, don't fall victim to such distractions.
Like, if NieR didn't have free will, he wouldn't come after Yona. But NieR has free will. And Yona has free will. So trying to deprive them of their ability to choose for themselves results in them fighting you like this. So it's not just wrong on the surface moral level, it's wrong on the practical moral level of just, this isn't the most efficient way to solve the problem. Because what are you going to get? You're just going to get a fight every step of the way from everybody.
Yeah, but what is your alternative here?
Well, that's the thing. You have to start looking at least. Can't be spending 1,300 years trying to do the same plan that's not working.
I only think the plan has recently started not working.
Well, then why haven't we seen more Gestalts united with replicants that haven't gained sentience?
Maybe you have.
Well, they're doing an awful job of organizing all of it. You think somebody would be labeled or something? Done, not done.
Well...
All I'm saying is that this is a horribly inefficient system they've got going on here.
Oh, look, things have gotten out of hand. This was not the plan.
Clearly. You've got armored boars running around.
I hate those armored boars. Also, God...
Did this flock up?
Boar, no!
The boar. It was the boar this time.
Alright, well...
I think that might have been the thing to defeat Adam for the night.
I mean, the real question is, this is what I get for. That's what I get for updating. Fucking
true.
Ricky and
You
the
really shouldn't
Boars.
Ricky and the Boars. The name of the episode. Hold
on, I want to see. I need to see where it's saved.
Vice, you
Chat, did I lose you all with my philosophical talk, or did any of that make sense to anyone out there? Ricky and the Boars.
Ricky and the Boars.
Bum, bum,
It's
bum,
like.
bum, bum, bum,
I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah.
Do you, I mean, whose side are you on? Gestalts or replicants?
I've already stated multiple times the premises on which I can decide
That
whether
doesn't
or
sound
not
like an
the
answer.
When they tell me whether or not feral is inevitable and they can reproduce within their own population, I will tell you whether or not I'm on their side or not.
What if they can? We're going fucking
Seems the way is open.
run through this so fast. I'm gonna take a strength capsule and just stab these guys in the fucking face.
Right. They won't go feral. I'll put it like this. Depriving, let's say that depriving a creature of its free will is unacceptable.
Sorry.
I have to say that that is the third premises and third condition on which I evaluate it. Okay? Depriving a creature of free will, or depriving a creature who has free will, a rational being, not a creature. Let me phrase this properly, because it's very exact. It's precise language. Depriving a reasoning being of its ability to make its own choices.
See, I don't like
moral and not acceptable in my book.
I don't like
my judgment.
Speaking in exactness here, I don't know. It's not a problem that has exact answers.
It has parameters, and those parameters can be hemmed in.
I don't know. Morals are not absolutes, right?
Well, all right. Well, here's Duchess says it shouldn't be a side-taken thing. Both sides have clearly found a way to exist in this shit world. She'd try finding a way to coexist, because at this point they both deserve life. And we've seen evidence of shitty individuals on the replicant and the machine.
It does seem like...
Or, let's say replicant and gestalt.
Yes, they do
or shade. Gestalts and shades are the same things, apparently.
I mean, if, let's say...
You all right there?
You either get put back into your body or
go feral.
Or go feral, like.
It certainly is a grand affair.
And again, you created these people to put your fucking body in.
So then this comes back to the replicants and the nature of replicants. Alright? Yona can age. Bitch ain't been here for 1,300 years, okay? So let's start there. Let's assume that all the shades are 1,300 years old and a result of being removed from human bodies with this Gestalt project. That means the shades don't age. A. So we have 8 shades that don't age and replicants that do, which means that they're pumping these things out somewhere. They're making more replicants. So the real question becomes, if your replicants sprouted free will,
not quite been cleared yet.
If the replicants are sprouting free will, oh no, just make another replicant that hasn't done that yet and put it in there. Like, why is it taking so long to put the Gestalts back in that they've had time to sprout free will in the first place?
Yeah, I think that has not been made clear yet.
Like, obviously something's gone to shit, and they're not I can understand
not
how
the
the
plan.
phrase "they're not cutting their losses" seems callous, but like, shit, dude, it doesn't seem like there's a way back from that.
I mean, you're
one.
saying maybe all of humankind should just cut their losses and give up. You know, humans had a good run. Let's cut our losses.
I'm a realist. I understand the human race is either going to go extinct or become a different species at some point.
But you know, they're human. The human race is not going to just go quietly.
Oh no,
They're not just going to give up on. You know, let's just give up on humans. You know.
I understand they're fighting for their survival. I've said that already. But as I said, that doesn't make them right. Just it's not. It's hard to say that so absolutely in that sense. It just is at that point. But right, Duchess. The thing
It's
is,
not
both
necessarily
sides
an
now have
absolute thing.
Stop coming.
That's what I'm
I'll open
saying.
the next door. Cover me.
and they're trying to set this up as mutually exclusive as it can possibly be, because that's how you get an ethical quandary, right?
Yeah, and again, you have humans and the androids they created.
It's the railroad
for them
dilemma. It's a railroad track dilemma, right? Either way you flip the switch, somebody's dying.
Door.
They're trying to create the train track dilemma.
Hurry!
It's not open yet? Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Oh, you idiot, what are you doing?
And, you know, if we are interpreting... Oh, the young shade's back.
Well, these are young shades.
Oh, that's what these are? Young shades?
Yeah, I don't know if you missed this.
So the tit monster's a reproductive cycle? No. They gotta go.
But we got problems.
If tit
I don't know, you
monsters are
missed this
reproductive
conversation?
cycles, they're out. Remember the tit monster shot those at you in your boss fight. If those are young shades, then the tit monster's a reproductive cycle, and that's it. This argument's over. Shades gotta go.
Abel's not down with tit monsters.
Dude, the tit monster is the reproductive cycle. You can't, no.
I don't know, you read a lot into that real fast.
Look, the little testicles are young shades. The tit monster shot little testicles at you.
Asshole.
Either it houses young shades or it produces young shades.
Well, we haven't seen more than one tit monster, so...
I suppose that's true.
Got it.
It's not like there's a bunch of tit monsters. It'd be hard to...
Well, what if those monsters in their various forms are the reproductive cycle? If that's the case, then you definitely can't coexist with shades.
Oh right, I forgot I had this fucking cool ass dash. I always forget it. You can dash all day long.
Tits are part of rearing the young. I'm vaguely aware, Duchess.
Yeah, can you really call it a monster? Just because it has tits.
Stop now.
It's
That's
really
not
insensitive.
exactly why I was calling it a monster. Adam.
Really insensitive, Abel. It's a beautiful woman.
Tit is
It's
only
the miracle of
part
birth,
a
Abel.
description.
Move it!
It's a beautiful thing.
Alright, I need to know how replicants are made,
This way.
and I
Move.
need to know if shades can reproduce. I can't give you answers without those answers first. I can't tell you...
Do shades
yay or
have
nay on
rights?
anything. I told you, I can't tell you yay or nay on anything until I figured out how replicants and shades reproduce, or are made. Because, like, again, it's just the logical quandaries.
Go. Why are you stopping, buddy?
Like, okay, so 1,300 years ago...
Please hurry!
Like, is this... Alright, Adam, I'm going to state a premise, and you tell me if...
my joystick is having an issue. That's alright.
If, based on what we know right now, what I'm saying is true. 1,300 years ago, all humans had their souls removed as part of the Gestalt Project. Is that correct according to what we know now?
No, I mean like, if you remember. Hold on. Oh boy, that was a good one.
I was aware of Lost, but I never got into it. And as I understand it,
oh look,
the way it ended,
sorry,
it
Tyrion's talking.
into.
There was some dialogue. Oh wait, this is when she started talking, and it was like who is she talking to? All right, fuck you, Boar. Yay, violence.
Violence!
The only true power is violence. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna kill you a little bit later, so...
Yeah. It just shook all those spears off like it wasn't shit.
Okay, I got stabs now. Fuck you.
Wow.
Quick, beat it while it's down.
Fight hate with hate.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it's worked so far.
This is the castle of the Shadow Lord, is it not?
It is the castle of the Shadow Lord. But yes, I'm pretty certain there are more documents explaining it to come. Open the door! Let me out! There we go. Alright. Come on, come on. See ya!
Yes, this game is actually about the cycle of violence.
Stop it!
I mean, maybe this ending is about the cycle of violence.
And we break the cycle in the next ending?
Unclear.
Gotta break the cycle of violence, guys.
Maybe the real shades were the friends we made along the way.
Oops. Alright, how fast is this Shadow Lord boss fight gonna go?
Pretty fast, I think.
Do we get to understand what he's saying?
Oh, let's kill Devil and Popola. And get some more documents. Don't hate robots, guys.
Devil!
Oh look, we've been waiting.
What the hell is...
It began humanity finding itself.
Here's the exposition.
Still not remember. Then let.
And that's over. Oh, wait.
We got those documents already.
Yeah.
All of us.
You
Nope.
So then human.
No, each shade is a twisted remnant of what
there you
was
go.
once.
Crazy, huh?
Wait.
Sorry, but
All
we're
right.
gonna be needing that shell
According to
of
this,
yours. The rightful owner
Yes.
has been waiting for.
Shadow Lord
a
wants to go
very
back
long
into
time
his
to
body,
start
which is
with
NieR.
us. Under the command
Right.
of the true humans.
Yeah.
So
live
Shadow Lord
eternally for the
has
sole
been
purpose of
living like this for
controlling others.
1300 years.
That's the only
Under the
reason
command of the
And-
true humans.
And
come on.
Shadow Lord decided that
You
now
have
is the
your own
time,
motives,
after
your own
NieR has
desires.
sprouted his own motives and desires, to take his body back. He thought,
Oh,
you
that's-
know, I waited 1300 years.
That dash is so good. Look.
Us, tools in the hands of a master.
I'm nothing like you.
But I'm gonna wait until my body sprouts free will before I want it back. Seems like a poor decision.
Again, the timeline's going to be important, and I don't have that for you right this second.
You wouldn't download a fuck druid.
That's NieR
Teammates are
Automata.
doing.
NieR Automata is about downloading fuck droids.
Devila? Devila!
Yeah, but you cut it down like an animal.
Yeah, she's really exaggerating this shit here. Like, lady, you started it.
Opal, we've been friends for so long.
Like, calm the fuck down.
That mean nothing to you.
Like, you gave you a chance to calm the fuck down. Again, no sympathy.
Unfortunately,
No stopping ever.
there's only one way it could have gone. At least this time.
There's so much magic power. It's weird they couldn't beat the Black Scroll. It's crazy powerful shit.
I've got an idea.
I mean, sure, if you want to get into, like, how they make 2 sentient books full of magic, like...
Yeah,
we're gonna
or
be here a long
Double
time.
Popola. Or number 6. And Emil.
Yeah, you know,
and what
look.
they became.
Some questions are a little
Like, they just
beyond
seem-
the scope of the
They just
narrative.
seem really insanely powerful for the problems that they're experiencing.
I mean, it's a battle among gods. Oh.
Oh. No, we didn't see this. Yeah. We knew the boy was gonna whip their ass. Oh, now the boy's gonna try and give us a sob story.
I mean, we killed a lot of shades. We killed a lot of true humans. Like, a lot. Like, again, I kill them, like, 5 at a time with one click of a button.
But they almost all attack you.
And why wouldn't they? Have you seen how many I've killed?
Well, this goes back to the cycle of violence argument. Aha!
No? Got him.
That's what did it. Killed another animal. Excellent.
I feel good.
Freya, every animal I kill will be for you.
Violence.
Yeah, like drum barrels and stuff?
It's a shitty tree, Shadow Lord. Water it, how about?
I don't know, 1300 years. Like, dude. You saw your body 5 years ago. What was wrong then?
He was taking Yona. I don't know. Bad news about Emil, though.
Oh, yeah. There are a couple parts where I feel NieR acts a little out of character, and I think it's because of how the other game is written with the other protagonist. I think sometimes they blend, they give them... I don't know why this scene made me think of it, but it might be that he's getting his ass handed to him by Kaine, but...
And keep in mind, this is also not the canon ending.
Right.
Let's go.
Boy, that outfit.
Seriously. Yeah, seriously.
Sure.
Like, God, every single time the shot, just like, what? Just fucking why? Like, I can understand why NieR has one shoulder
Ass,
pulp.
titties.
That's not
Ass and titties. Ass, titty, ass and titties.
just fuck's sake. No, she doesn't
Abel,
lean
you
armor
will
because
feel
she's
ashamed of
half-shade.
your
Yeah,
thoughts
whatever.
and of your words and deeds.
Oh, yeah. Work on quiet, and it's not going to work here. I did not... all I thought was, God, you're fucking weird, Kojima. Like, you know that the whole chlorophyll thing was an excuse, not a reason.
Uh-huh. Words and deeds. Oh, I actually have to kill these guys.
Oh, yeah, no, you have to kill everything, Adam. You have to become a monster.
I ran
That's
through
how
a
this
bunch of
part
people.
goes.
I ran past a bunch of these guys earlier.
Yeah, no, not this time.
Can't open this door.
You have to become a monster.
I need all these used coloring books for later.
What the...
It's just crafting mats. We didn't do any crafting.
Right. Oh, right. What do you craft? New weapons?
Yeah, upgrade and craft weapons.
Sure
There was
don't
like a
seem to
whole...
need it.
There was a whole gardening aspect in this game. Like... hold on. Fishing, I've got all these fertilizers and melon seeds and shit. Like,
what would you... Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit that we
a
just...
whole lot of content. You just don't have to look at if you don't want to.
Yeah, there's... We kind of beelined for all the story quests.
We sure did. A lot of... Alright, you know, knowing that there's all that extra content to explore, you know, I can give the team... I can respect this game that much more. It's like, do you like this? Because there's a fucking lot of it. Although I kind of wish there was more enemy variety.
Well, again, I will say to both. Well, I'll say to both accounts. You know, this was kind of a budget game. You know, like nobody knew about this game. Nobody played this game. Nobody cared until NieR Automata came out, and then everyone was like, "Oh, this," you know.
Also, yeah,
Yoko Taro was quietly making a bunch of games for really low budgets.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Duchess, where I'm not super stoked about having to replay all that content just for that extra contextualization.
Well, again,
but I understand why.
Yeah, things will change as well.
But I mean, again, we're experiencing this now as a group, but I can imagine that as a single-player experience, just playing this by yourself.
And also, nothing.
Oh yeah, this game is fucking great.
And nothing did anything like that. You know.
Nothing.
That's the thing.
Even attempts to do this.
At the time, it was like there was a lot of people.
There's something kind of weird happening in your heart.
People didn't even realize, or some people like stopped playing after ending 1 and didn't realize that there was more to the game.
Just a bunch of white light now.
Because like, who knew? Like, a video game that's like load up your save and get different endings. It was unknown, and still kind of unknown. It's just NieR and NieR Automata, right? Like,
well, not just that structure, but like, can you think of another game that has tried and, you know, rather effectively, despite my continual questioning of the logic of it, rather effectively recontextualizes all of your actions like this? I can't think of too many games that pull that off.
Sure, and it's hard to do, like, you know, without... Like, it's not a full replay of the game, right? Like, that would be ridiculous. That would be absurd.
No, that's all that side content and the gardening and the fishing and like, no. This is plenty. This is great.
And yeah, this ending or this B was a lot more similar to A than I expected.
Yeah, no, Automata runs almost exactly the same way, where the B run is just really similar to A. It's just you get some extra information because.
I think Automata goes even further. Like,
but yeah, Automata goes further.
A lot of shit like. The majority of Automata doesn't happen until after you get the first ending.
Anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it.
So like back to our questions now.
There's another girl inside this body.
They were ours to begin with, but she's putting up the other side of the argument.
She
She wants to see her dad.
Yona's been possessed?
Yeah, there you go.
This girl loves her father too, as much as I do.
But she's giving the moral argument for
she's
the replicants.
Just as much.
Yeah, she's giving up. She's sacrificing her own happiness.
Well, that's the thing, right? She can't be happy depriving someone else of their... Like, that's the whole point. You don't achieve happiness through immoral acts. It's not possible. She understands that.
Are you... Dad?
Yes, I am.
It's not whether it's nice or not. It's that
agreed.
It's a practical matter. And yes, the scene where their brother would be awful.
Are you Nissan? Nissan.
But like, assuming they're the same shades from 1300 years ago, like, dude, you waited way too long.
I don't have the timeline for you right now.
We know there's a 1300-year time skip.
Right,
Devil
but
and
they
Popo
weren't-
were just confirmed to us.
It started 1,300 years ago.
I don't know what
Devil and Popola confirmed to us
Nissan.
that all the shades are twisted remnants of the human beings that lived 1300 years ago.
I love you, Dad.
Which means that this shade is 1300 years old. He's 1300 years old. They've had
Well, you did see
a
he was in
millennium
the...
to get their shit together.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
And he just can't absorb the lesson that his daughter just tried to teach him.
Give up?
You don't know where she's going.
Kaine, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
And of course, this is the full...
I swore to protect my daughter and my
What if
someone
Shadow Lord and NieR had
stand
merged?
aside or be cut
But
down.
there's the thing. Is there a difference between this coexistence? This wasn't coexisting. People in the village presumably found a way to coexist. Whereas this possession is just an outright suppression of the original soul.
Oh, brother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right.
This always
now.
happens with books.
Vice.
It seems that some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry.
Only joking.
Bookgasm.
I hate cookbooks.
I eat cookbooks for breakfast.
Let's go out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why to stop him, of course.
Yeah, we don't see this part of it, right? So.
But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore to fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn man.
It's so hard.
You know that, don't you? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it.
Shut up.
I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Yeah, I could have a cookbook, or I could have giant fucking demon hands. And the power to shoot spikes out of my hand. Like, I can figure out how to make an omelet.
Yeah, don't need a cookbook for that.
I'm ready for you this time. I got dash. Oh, fuck you. Fuck what? No, stop it. Dash. 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 Ooh.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live.
Dash.
Nah.
Combination magic grimoire cookbook.
So, like, did he go to any different place than Yona went when she left?
I mean, it seems like this guy just got murdered.
Well, now we have to talk about, is there an afterlife in this?
We don't really, because again,
Jesus.
this is not canon.
Oh, right. This isn't canon. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm getting my questions answered. He's in some kind of post-death state. Oh, being brought back around.
Here, Dad. You can have this cookie.
I don't need it. I'm already full.
But that's what you said yesterday. You haven't been eating anything, have you? Come on. At least take half.
Thanks.
How the hell did he become the Shadow Lord? Did he make Grimoire of Ice?
I think he made it all.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, look, he's in the same place. Oh, right, this ending isn't canon.
Thanks for always being there for me. Oh, here. I brought your half.
Yona.
Ending B!
Oh boy, you know what this means? Tomorrow, or next time, Thursday, we'll get the true ending. The actual ending. That is not... there's not anything like that.
So what you're saying is, after we see the true ending, it'll be like all that stuff we just did didn't matter.
What I'm saying is, this is setting up context for... I'm not giving anything away.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very similar to the first one, but yeah.
Oh man, are we gonna play the next section entirely in 1,000 years in the past?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, Daisy is pressing X to doubt.
In one of these, we're gonna learn something really important about Kaine.
At some point.
I don't remember when that happens, but boy. Yeah, I get it, Yoko Taro. You made the game.
What do you want, a medal?
One credit scroll per game. Those are the rules. Well.
Well.
Unfortunately, I can't skip it, so...
Really? Well.
Well. I'm pretty sure you can skip it in Automata, but...
Unskippable.
Really makes you rethink Kaine, huh? Kaine was a man in drag the whole time.
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Yeah, that would make sense. But, I promise you, when we get the true ending, and you'll know it, it'll be the last ending and the last we see of NieR.
Fireworks will
until the
shoot out of
remake.
everyone's assholes.
Well, then there you go. There's 4 endings, there's 4 versions of the song. I think they're all sung in different languages.
Yes, indeed. This game is a work of... Gets the noggin jogging.
And again, it was a very obscure game that like nobody knew, nobody played this. This was not something that like we'd go to the store and see a case for NieR and be like, oh shit, NieR's out. This was just something I downloaded on a whim like a decade ago because I was downloading all the games that came out back then. Just to see what it was, because like at that point DVDs were so cheap. It was just like, yeah, I'll see what the fuck that game is. Whatever. And like even to this day, like nobody fucking played NieR.
It's true.
Everybody got on board on NieR Automata and were like, oh shit, this game is awesome.
We all know why everybody got on board.
Yeah, and again, honestly, NieR Automata does a lot of the same ideas. I just think the characters are worse in NieR Automata.
So, okay. I will admit, Vice and Kaine, they've all grown on, right?
And NieR.
And NieR's grown on. They are...
He's got, you understand.
Yeah, they're well characterized, I'll give you that. I don't like Emil's characterization, but...
Oh shit, is that this game? No, hold on.
What? Oh shit! See, nobody fucking dies in this game, I told you.
That was crazy! I can't believe how well my sister's body holds up. Kinda hard to move when you're just ahead. I wonder
That's
where
how he
everybody
ends up in
is.
Automata, huh?
I can't wait to see them again. But before that can happen, there's some stuff I gotta do first.
Seriously?
Like finding a body.
Oh.
Or at least some legs.
Why don't you just go find them? Surely they can help you with it.
I sure hope Kaine and Vice haven't killed each other yet. I swear, you leave them alone for 1 minute.
That was weird.
Alright, well.
Yeah, see, nobody fucking dies in this game.
Next time.
Oh, let me guess. That ending wasn't canon either.
Well, no. The only ending that's canon is ending D.
So does Emil end up as just a... All right.
Does your fucking come back next time?
Yeah. Want closure.
There'll be closure. In ending D.
We'll see you all Thursday.
Yes, the only true ending. The only truth in life is ending D. Sorry it took so long, but, you know, that we'll be all set to finish this game next time. Next time!
Remember when we were first going to start, and I thought, man, it's amazing when we're going to be able to stream for 4 hours. And now we're doing 5 hours. Just, we better finish this up.
And boy, let me tell you, yes, it's all good. It's all good. Alright guys, excited to finish NieR!
Ends to next time.
Till next time. We'll see you all till next time. And remember to water your boars and feed your steamboats. See ya!